Okay. Alright, here we go.
Low levels of iron found. High levels of water found. Medium levels of carbon
Oof.
found.
Oh.
Ooh, a geothermal vent. That will be useful. Low levels of aluminum found. Low levels of silicon found. High levels of iron found. Expansive colony founded.
Ah.
High levels of carbon found.
What an excellent location for a lab. Well done on finding it. Now then, the day is ticking, and there is much research to be done.
High levels of silicon found.
Scavenger colony founded.
Oh, come on.
Robotic colony founded.
Expansive colony expanded.
Freelance pirates are auctioning their services to the highest bidder.
1,000, 2,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000.
Sold!
The black market is online.
Pirates. I hate those filthy bandits.
Scavenger colony expanded.
The black market is online.
Scavenger colony expanded.
Robotic colony expanded.
Sorry, not a lot of talking. This is serious business now. I think this is a good map for scientific because there's just like a bunch of little resources spread all over the place. So that's why I chose it.
Why, your new design for the colony layout is simply breathtaking. The other scientists will love the increased resources.
New package up for auction. Bidding will begin at
6,000.
I don't really care about slant drilling. I'm scientific, so it's a very low priority for me. Although I think he got it was a steel for 8,000. So I got this little carbon here, so I'm going to do chemicals on it because I'm scientific, so I just get the
Robotic
carbon
colony
directly.
expanded.
I can barely afford it though. I need more steel. I've got 2 steel in. I'm just waiting for the steel to come in. I mean, I've got 2 steel mills. Come on, I'm 3,300 short. There we go. Ow! He claimed the adjacent carbon. I should have claimed them both, I guess. What annoying. I was afraid of that. There's just not a lot of carbon on this map. Oh man, there's really not a lot of carbon on this map. Then I could have gone. I should have claimed that tile. Toasticus. All right. Instead, maybe what I'll do is I'll build 2 adjacent. Oh.
Expansive colony expanded.
Well, I'm scientific, so I get a 50% protection against EMPs, so it's going to be over soon, but I should probably buy a goon squad for my geotherm, because this is not the last time it's going to happen. Alright, so normally in this game you would be producing chemicals and glass this early, so I'm hoping this will... Someone mutinied my mutiny.
The black market is online.
Alright, that's goon squad, my geotherm. Alright, chemicals is not doing that great, so I'm just going to let that ride. So one of the nice things here is I'm going to try to connect my glass to my scientific here and see if I can pull that off. This game I really do think is a good test game for scientific. 10,000. Can I get to 10,000? No, I can't get to 10,000. Maybe I can?
3,000. Bidding will begin at
4,000. 5,000. 7,000. 8,000. 9,000. 10,000.
So it comes only 18 bucks. I'm gonna let that one pass.
sold.
It destroyed my aluminum mine? Well, that's weird. It's not even a high, it's a low aluminum. Alright,
Scavenger colony expanded.
I'm trying to get to 10,000 so I can get this, oh jeez. Ooh, look at that glass! 4, 3, 2, 1.
The black
Got it.
market is
Alright.
online.
Someone got hit by a nuke. Alright, Alright, so if I want to upgrade, I'm doing pretty good. I got all my basic resources, I just gotta let them accumulate now. See, I'm getting hit by an EMP. They triggered it too early, right while I was... This must have come up, finished just right after they triggered it. Alright, I am suffering on food, though. Do I wait until I... Oh, man. need to upgrade. I need 40 glass.
The black market is online.
Okay, that's 40 glass. We got plenty of aluminum. Oh, iron. No. Silicon, $6. Alright, I'll take a bet on that. So I just need more aluminum. So I shouldn't have sold the aluminum. Alright, I'm gonna sell steel, buy aluminum. Ha! Taking advantage of the fact that I'm scientific, they're mutinying my factory.
I've never
Upgrade.
seen such elegant use of funding. We'll have more facilities open in no time.
Expansive colony expanded.
Alright, better get myself some... I'm scientific, so I better take advantage of the fact that I have...
A new claim is available for auction. Bidding will begin at
6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 12,000, 14,000.
Just can't go that high.
sold.
So water is crazy high, so I'm just going to take advantage of that right now, build a water mine here. Eventually I'll turn this into hydrolysis. So I should build other patents or...
Robotic colony expanded.
I'll do patents. I want teleportation, basically. Okay, free tile. I need some more chemicals. I'm going to put it here and try to get carbon scrubbing. I feel like I'm going to need to protect my... Oh, smoke water is crazy. Alright, I'm just going to delete these, put water mines on it because the price is just so high. It's crazy. I might as well go in all the way. So I gotta remember to turn those back.
Colony expanded.
The black market is online.
Goon Squad, my patent lab.
We caught a dirty rat.
Ha ha!
Our stuff.
Right in time, they tried to blow up my thing. Alright, so who was that? Toasticus? Alright, Toasticus. What should I destroy of yours? You don't have anything super. Wow, he's doing really good, actually. What am I...
I've never seen such elegant use of funding. We'll have more facilities open in no time.
New land is available for auction. Bidding will begin at
6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000.
sold.
is online.
Scavenger colony expanded.
Expansive colony expanded.
Alright, I think water is peaked.
Scavenger colony expanded.
A new
6,
claim is available for auction. Bidding will begin at
7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000.
sold.
The black market is online.
We're not surprised, just disappointed in you.
I've never seen such elegant user funding. We'll have more facilities open in no time.
Your stock is being bought.
Oh, jeez.
The black market is online.
Yeah. Your stock's good.
Wow, he just made a lot of money because he bought one of my stocks, so I bought a whole batch off, and then he sold. What? I thought I got teleportation.
New patent up for auction. Bidding will begin at
7,000, 8,000, 9,000.
sold.
I'm way too late on building the off-road market. That's where I fell down this game.
We caught a dirty rat trying to break our stuff. We're not surprised,
What?
just disappointed.
Ah!
Your stock is being bought. Your stock is being bought. Your stock is being bought.
Alright, who got me? Joel? Alright, Joel. Joel.
Freelance pirates are auctioning their services to the highest bidder.
Auction on claims. Bidding closed.
The black market is online.
Offworld shipment launched. Look at all the money.
He's shorting power. He must be shorting power. I need to... 12 seconds. I need to give him a power surge. That's what he needs.
The black market is online.
Alright, good job, Zach. Wow. He dominated us. Alright, so how did he do that? Zach. Alright, I'm gonna have them all come to my office so we can chat about it over this stream here.
Tingly!
Dominated.
Robotic power.
So what, I was just looking at your stuff here. So you made...
We gotta crash down for the camera. Hey, people.
Let's see
Oh, okay.
Wow. So you were robotic?
Yes, sir. I looked around that map and I was like, there's just not a lot going on here. So I saw you guys claim a few things here and there. Scott took the risk on the scavengers that didn't have 2 carbon next to each other.
Uh-huh.
He had a high and a medium.
Yeah.
And so I was like, that looks kind of vulnerable.
What?
I just ended up
You had
being...
a high and medium carbon?
I didn't. No, that was Scott.
Oh. Right.
That monkey.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went with robotic and just going early into goods and
Yeah, I saw you had those 3 goods up early.
I saw nobody else had the espionage center up, so I was like, if I short
you're shorting goods.
if I short goods, no one's going to stop me. I shorted them like
twice. I had some goods going because I dropped some on some aluminum. That was scientific. I actually thought it was a pretty good one for scientific. But
oh right, goods are electronics now.
Oh, electronics. Yeah. Name change recently.
Yeah, I swapped names around.
Maybe, yeah,
here we go.
You only
7 chairs.
Is the
you only
yeah
post game.
You only shorted it twice actually.
The
price was 500.
Whoa!
Oh,
hi everybody for my stream, all 9 people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That is, I did a bad game. But Soren lost.
It'd be nice if we'd be able to observe here, because right now, I'm like, I wonder how many good shortages there were if I could look back through the log.
Yeah, so I guess I only shorted them twice.
Yeah.
The thing is, the first time I shorted them, they were already at like 200.
Jeez,
and
yeah.
So that pumped them up.
Like, well, look at that.
Yeah.
From 250 up to 420.
And so,
a minute basically.
At the time that I shorted it too.
What happened to power?
Power, like I was like, I'm in on power, and it's $1. And then it was like, spiked.
I looked like it was $1. And then looked back at $100.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is going on?
Because of
I think
stupid
Zach was
solar.
shorting it.
I only shorted power once.
I
at the very end.
I figured at the end.
That very last.
You did a lot of solar power.
I did.
So that's why power surge.
Because I saw that glass got down to like $3 per glass. I was like,
so
shut down the glass factories. Oxygen was like way more expensive than glass, so that's when you shut down your.
So were the rest of you guys like building glass, but not
not
electronics? Basically,
I had electronics.
Yeah.
What was I doing? I was mainly just trying to get Offworld as quick as I could.
Yeah.
But that was kind of interesting. I was like, I had such an abundance of cash. Like I had $300,000 ridiculously early. I was like,
from what?
Really?
From selling goods. Because goods, I had a stock. Because I had a 3 cluster that I
you sold 250. I mean, once you get a 3, the 3 cluster up, right? Like that's.
Yeah. And I held on to them all until I got one shortage in there.
Second.
It pumped the price up to like a 450 per, and I just sold a bunch. I was like, before I even got off World Markets.
Yeah, I was level 3. You were level 5. That's the. I wondered if that's the thing for robotic. And I think we haven't quite gotten that strategy down yet. But like robotic, they have just a path to Offworld.
Yeah.
Right. Like if you can just focus on getting Offworld, but you didn't quite do that. You needed to sell the electronics to get there still. Right?
Yeah. Well. The thing is though, the nice thing is that pumping the price of electronics way high makes it a huge obstacle for everyone else.
Are like, what are we gonna do?
Yeah. How are you gonna get off World Markets?
Yeah.
So that was huge for me. Like that really worked out in my favor. Like no one else was really competing in the electronics either.
Yeah. Plus, you have to worry about that water crunch. Like water got really crazy.
Right. Yeah. Like water and food, all that stuff. I was just
Looking
like
at
smooth sailing. All I had to worry about was power, and I was like, I managed to keep that sort of under control. I kept my debt hanging at around 40,000 for most of the game.
Yeah, mine was above 40,000.
Yes, mine was ridiculous.
You were the one who had been on this. Were you the one who won all those auctions?
I won a few of the auctions. They were. I was joking with people on my stream, like, you know, whenever you win an auction, drink. But I I was like, drink, because you'll be blind by the end of the match. Whenever Sword wins an auction. But I was
surprised I won the high water for like 10,000.
But it was so far away. Like that's the thing.
I thought about.
I wasn't bidding on it because I was surplusing water as.
I was
like, go ahead, buy it. That's gonna be worthless in a minute.
The thing I was really surprised about was that I managed to get slant drilling for like 8,000.
Yeah, I wanted to. I was scientific, so I don't need slant drilling.
Yeah,
but like. So you got. I think you got a super deal on.
I got a super bargain.
It's a good deal,
especially at that stage of the game. Like later in the game, it's not worth a lot.
Well, that's what gave me the ability to fuel my carbon for my factories. Because it's like I was looking around the map, it's like this carbon is the only one near me, and it's way far away. But even then, I guess it wasn't that bad. I actually forgot to even build the carbon mine for a while because carbon was so cheap.
Yeah,
and I guess that's like you were trying to make money off of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was a scavenger, so I was sitting on a pile of carbon. It was just worthless most of the game.
Right.
And that was sadness.
Yeah.
So.
Found your geothermals and power went down. Have scavengers, turbo went down.
Did you like the person who built a geothermal right next to you?
I'm actually glad you did that because
I said
would have been worth it.
I almost claimed one of the
other
ones.
You could have built two. You could have built two adjacent geotherms.
Not adjacent, but
there was a tile away from him, but they're right next to his base, and I just like hosed.
Do geothermals get the bonus?
Yeah. You're like, it's like one every 100 games, but if you see that,
I would say less frequent than that.
Well, it depends on the map. If you play a volcanic map,
that's true.
You'll get a part pretty often.
Right.
Man, that would be insane.
But power was like pretty worthless, so
yeah.
you save me from wasting the claim because once you have geothermal, you can't really build anything else.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I think I ran that whole game. Very little. I didn't go into. I don't think I lost that much on power. I had geothermals and I wind. I think.
Yeah.
Covered most of my stuff.
Yeah, the funny thing about the primary resources is things like carbon, aluminum, and stuff like that. Like they'll only. I mean, aluminum is going to get value because people need to upgrade, but the other ones that only get value if basically people are like out of supply in their buildings, or they're basically buying it
because they needed to feed a building.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So it can be pretty crucial if that happens, but if it doesn't, like, yeah, there's sometimes you just get. And that's, I think, the real trick is if you can look at a map and kind of figure out ahead of time, like this resource, silicon, at some point is just not going to be worth anything on this map, so I'm just not going to bother claiming it at all.
Right.
And I'll just take the hit early on, but I'll get 2 glass furnace swaps instead of, like, I get 2 glass furnaces next to each other instead of a quarry and a glass furnace.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that scavengers would be okay because there's a little bit of carbon, but there's a lot of iron.
Scavengers are overpowered.
Well, you nerfed them. You're just like, let's just.
Well,
it's
that was
fun.
also.
Dial it down.
How did I nerf them? I actually just gave them another bonus.
What is the?
What's happened with them?
They get their black market is only 30-second cooldown.
Yeah.
So 60.
Oh, huh. Wow.
I still think they're overpowered. I mean, I think that they are.
This was a bad map for them.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, when there's not enough carbon. Yeah.
I had a high and a medium, and
okay, that's plenty of carbon.
So, I mean, I like being scavengers when there's not a lot of carbon.
If you're scavengers, you have to go into glass, like really early.
Yeah, it's trigger.
Yeah, you go into. They kind of have like a formula where it's like scavengers go into glass early, then you switch to chemicals, and then you engineer up everything. Your output is ridiculous for the late game.
I mean, I feel like. Did you change the glass costs?
Of what?
Of colony upgrades mainly. Okay. I don't know.
I messed around with the steel and the aluminum, but not the glass. It's just 20, 40, 60, 80.
Okay. I just feel like I'm forced into glass more frequently now.
So you basically need 200 glass to upgrade your colony all the way, right?
Okay.
So yeah, just gotta find some way. It's funny how simple that is, because basically if you just have a glass furnace up for 3.5 minutes, you got 200 glass.
Right. Well, you have to have it fed. That's the problem
Yeah,
with robotics is like you don't need water until you really need water.
Yeah, I was at risk for the
oxygen is 200.
Yeah.
That was another thing. Is like once you guys actually did get your off-world markets up, like all of the water-based stuff was not that profitable. So I just kind of got
was
lucky.
pretty good off-world.
Water
Like,
was
like
decent
400?
itself. Yeah, it was like 400. But like I could get like 350 for just even aluminum, which is worthless at that point. Otherwise,
How much better did you do off-world than us? Well, a lot better. 680. Well, Josh was at 300.
Towards the end, I was able to since I acquired some people, I was able to use their chemicals to ship off-world and their fuel.
Josh, you made almost as much money.
18 people
as Zach. You made more. Wait, hold on. Am I not counting the auto? No, with the auto sold, yeah, he made another.
That is
the
one
difference is he was able to buy someone.
I think that's one of the weird things though with buying people out right now, or like there's a window of like a minute when you buy somebody that you're super vulnerable to be bought because your price doesn't go up right away. Initially, it goes down because you just spent all your cash.
Yeah,
and you're not getting any of their cash.
It's actually a huge effect. You can check Josh's stock price.
Yeah, I'll have to watch the.
Like
when I bought,
there'll be a huge.
When I bought you, I didn't go up.
So this is.
Hey, big head Zach. No.
Oh yeah, so this is you going down when you did the buyout.
Robotics.
Yeah, so you're vulnerable for about a minute,
which is kind of cool.
Which is kind of odd because like the person who's like either in the lead or chasing you can just wait till you buy someone and then buy you, and they get 2 for 1, and that kind of sucks.
I don't know. It's not that bad to play around though because you can just wait a little bit longer, and it will cost you a little bit more, but still generally you're going to outpace the cost of their stock pricing.
Big Egg Zach, I'm a big fan of Big Egg Zach. Number 1 fan of Big Egg Zach.
What's he saying?
So, he's my bud. He was on my stream talking to me. He was my first viewer. We go way back.
He's your VIP.
He's my Big Head Zach.
Update stock on that. Yeah, I think I'll.
Do you have the game? I'll send you a key if you do.
Because right now the stock price, basically, when there's a big change, it goes slowly. And I mean that's so that if you buy the Pirates, for example, at auction, your price doesn't jump right away, which I think is good. But it also means when you buy out, but there's no reason when you do a buyout, you can probably update your to wherever it should be immediately.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it actually goes down though. I would think it would still just go up slowly. I don't know.
No, this is definitely a valley. You can actually see all of those dips in my stock price were for buying someone out.
Yeah, like that one right there where I dipped. That's when I bought you.
Yeah. I mean, if we go back.
The Wiggly Skull! Where's the Wiggly Skull? Wiggly Skull! Sorry. Wiggly Skull. Wait, let me turn him on. There we go. Okay. Sorry.
We will soon be a 6-person company. Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to look back at the video and figure out why you were able to roll like that. Ideally, at that point, I feel like you were doing pretty well. You should have been able to buy someone out.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it was Josh who got you.
I bought you.
Oh, well, I guess I didn't see that. Okay, well, actually,
but
then he bought me 2 seconds after I bought you.
Oh, that's why you're bringing it up.
Yeah.
So I got bought here. You're red. I don't actually see it drop, but.
But there's no increase either. Is what I'm saying. There's it's you spend all that money.
Yeah, there should be a big jump.
And you don't get any benefit from it.
Yeah, I can do that. No, that would be great if you bought me out and got a big jump. But then you guys would have had a pretty. You probably still would have pulled it off, but. It would have been interesting at least.
Yeah.
Do we want to scale that graph more I mean, the thing is
this stuff is interesting, right? But we can't see it.
Right. I think we need sort of a logarithmic graph that turns into a normal graph, so that you see we always want it to go up, but you want to see the stock changes along the way because it always it's just asymptotic at the end.
Yeah.
It's boom.
Yeah, you do want logarithmic or something like that.
Well, the thing is, I've never seen one that's scaled along with time. Because we want the scale to change as the graph goes along.
Well, just making it so that vertically it's exponential.
If this was like
enough, right?
from 0 to 10, 10 to
they know
20,
turning
20 to 40, 40 to 80. Right, you can do that.
No, but it needs to be like on. What I'm saying is on the left side, we want it on this side. People at home, we want it to be like 0 to 5, and then it transitions to 70, so that you see.
Oh, I don't think that would work.
I think it'll work.
That would seem really weird because then like.
No, I mean as long as
like
it goes up,
a
as
point
long
could
as
be here, could be different than the point here.
Halloween.
I mean, just think of it just simply like 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 80. Like within each of these things,
right?
The scale is different, right? Like, wouldn't that work?
Star graphs. So exciting.
Yes, I know. But anyway, cool. Good game. Congrats, Zach. Well played. Thanks for. I was very happy you bought Sora now. So.
All right. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thanks for watching, folks.
Big head, Zach.